Hello everybody, my name is Mrtittywinkle and I am playing some Tom Clancy's Hawk. And I'm not going to be necessarily talking about the game or anything, but I'm going to be talking about a situation that's going on right now that involves the government, and it's gotten to the point where I need to make a video and I need to explain why the government hires lazy people and why, you know, they're 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 just it's just aggravating. So I'm supposed to I'm supposed to get my driver's license. I am 16 years of age, and I've taken my driver's out already, and apparently some new bill or something passed where I have to get confirmation from some new company. I'm not sure what it is, but they told me I needed to register into their program, and so I did. And they told me that should have received a packet in 2 to 3 weeks, and I will be able to register myself as well as my parents, so I can, I won't have issues in the future. But that packet has not, like, I have not received that packet, and it's been 6 weeks now. And it's gotten to the point where it's just really frustrating. And first I had to call my where I took my driver's ed, because they told me that I had to contact them first and see, what's going on. So I did, and I spoke to this kind lady. And she told me, no, yeah, the packet's supposed to arrive at your local DMV and wherever you registered it to it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I go the next week, and first of all, the line was ridiculously crazy. It was I had to wait like, oh Jesus, okay, sorry about that. I had to wait like a good hour or so, yeah, like a good hour, just to ask a simple question like, have y'all received my packet? And what was really aggravating is that I saw one of the workers playing solitaire on her computer. I kid you not. She was playing solitaire, and she was just acting like nothing was going on, knowing that there's like a good 50 people waiting to take tests, waiting to do other things, and she's over here just chilling, just relaxing, playing some solitaire. She's like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a 5-minute break, play some solitaire. And I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? I'm like, first of all, that I have no idea how the government like lets that slip by, or like what the requirements are to work at a DMV. And if anybody's ever gone and gotten their driver's license, they know that it's a long process depending where you go and what day you go. And so yeah, I go to the DMV and I'm like, excuse me, have y'all received a packet by the name of my name? And they're like, no, those packets actually, you receive those in your house. I'm like, oh really? I'm like, well, I was told by my student ed, or my driver's ed company, that they send them to your local DMV. They're like, no, yeah, you actually have to contact them again and tell them that that's not true, that that you actually receive it in your house. I'm like, oh, okay. So I come home, and I contact my company that I took my courses at, and they tell me, oh yeah, actually no, you're supposed to receive it in mail. And I'm like, well, why did y'all tell me that I had to receive it in the DME? I'm like, I had to wait like a little longer. I don't mind waiting, but I mean, it's gotten to the point where it's like really frustrating, and I'm just like, whatever, I just want my driver's license, that's it, that's all I want. And they're like, no, yeah, you actually have to receive it in mail, or you have to go and talk to the place where you registered and everything. I'm like, let me give this place a call, let me give it one more shot. I'm at the point where I'm like shitting bricks now, and I'm about to like punch a hole in the wall if they don't like answer what I want them to answer. And I end up getting placed on hold, because I was kind of rude. I didn't mean to be rude, but I mean the guy was just really but the guy was really annoying, and he was asking like really stupid questions, and I'm just like, come on, man, I just need some help, and I just want to know what's going on. Should I send another $20 to this place because they made me send $20 to receive this packet? And they're like, no, you don't, but just contact them. And I'm like, okay, I will. So I ended up contacting Austin, which is where I sent my packet, or where I was supposed to receive the packet. And they put me on hold, like, right off the bat. Like, a lady answered, she's like, hi, state, whatever, I don't care, DMV lady, shut up. And I'm like, oh, hi. She's like, well, please hold. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, what? Okay, I'll hold. And then she's like, okay, how may I help? Please hold. And I'm like, well, what's going on? I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna hold any longer. And then the next time, some guy answers like, oh, excuse. He's like, yeah, well, our office hours are actually like about to close. And I'm like, well, why did y'all have me on hold for like 20 minutes, you know? And like talking to them, I'm like, who's the lady that I was talking to? She's like, he's like, oh, she actually went on break. And I'm like, what? Okay. And I'm like, you know what? I'm frustrated with this. I'm just gonna give this another try. And I'm like, before I hanged up, I gave him like a nice lecture. I'm like, you know, I really need to fix y'all system because it's like it's falling down, and it's slow, and it's annoying, and I mean the people that are rude, and you know, I just felt like literally going down to the offices in Austin and just taking a big old dookie in like the main desk and be like, how about them apples, you know what I mean? I mean, like, I'm not gonna be waiting any longer. And it just really sucks because I'm pretty patient, and they've dried up my patience. I mean, it's annoying. But yeah, hopefully I do receive my my driver's license, because I've been waiting for that bad boy for like a good, damn it, for a good 6 weeks now. And I mean, it's an annoying process, and I know I'm probably not the only one, and you know, it really, it's exhausting, and you know, everything you could think of a DMV probably is. But I just wanted to share my story with y'all because I don't know where to turn from now, and I mean, it's just our government. I mean, it's just the way that it just has to be, and I mean, hopefully it gets changed soon, but it looks like it's not. But I guess till next time, guys, I will see you later.